Thank you. The 7th frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
That was interesting when both players come back into the arena. Ronnie first got a great round of applause, but I'll tell you what, this crowd gave Mark Selby a terrific round of applause. They've been fabulous all week, the crowds have been so fair. They just appreciate good snooker. Okay, a lot of them would be supporting Ronnie, but they've been very, very fair indeed. We're talking about Mark's long potting. It's not there at the moment, but as I say, he didn't have any chance at the beginning of the match to get any rhythm going. There's the long pot success rate, 69%. That's very good for Ronnie. 38, way below what Mark Selby usually is.
He's just had a little look there, Ronnie, but this would be a big shot to take on. Pop the red and play the cannon onto the red and black and move it out. Don't know whether he'll do that. Yeah, try to play round instead.
White. One.
Just about okay. I don't know whether that was some sort of insect. There's something been falling down. It looks more like a... Oh, it is. It is. Look at that.
A second.
JP, have you just opened your wallet?
That's a bit rich coming from you.
Seven.
He's caught the bump there, and it's put him out of position. A bit unlucky there. Let's have a look at this. Cued this nicely, but just watch. All he did was just the side. He got too much side. I thought he caught the bump. It was just the side that took it there.
Yeah, I think sometimes you put those little extension on your cue as well, just a little bit of an extra weight and changes the balance in it. Sometimes you can overhit them a little. Good shot. And drop this red in the middle. Of course, the blue is now in the balk area, which would be handy. And he's going to need it because at the moment, look at pink and black.
11.
Well, he forced it in. He wanted to get a better angle on the blue and played the screw shot, which made the pot slightly more difficult. Dropping it in would have made the pot easier.
One.
Lovely pop. Held the cue ball as well for the blue. Excellent cueing. Really difficult chance this.
He just flicked the yellow there. And is he just okay? Yep.
6.
That needs to keep running.
7.
Just a slight angle. Might be able to power this in and maybe get to the reds. If not the reds, he might even be able to get a cannon on the pink and black. Is he going to force it straight into the reds? Well, it was a tough angle to play that shot from, but hasn't quite worked out.
12. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 12.
Has he got it? Oh, well done, Mark. Did he get it with a cue there? That was some cueing.
Good pot.
One.
To pull up that cue ball. Yeah, it's an awkward spot. Better signs for Mark Selby fans.
I wonder, is he going to try and split the reds here? He did. He was a bit unlucky with that. He's got a good cue ball, but he tried to open all the reds up with the yellow there. That was quite an attacking shot, even though he's 5-1 down. He's still certainly thinking very positive.
A very unusual table at the minute, isn't it? Pink and black tied up there, yellow down here by the pink spot. It's not something you see every day. Excellent.
Just going to come off the side cushion, land on this red near the back cushion here. It's a bit hard. He's going to slip past it.
Foul. Going to miss Mark Selby's 7.
That's an extra bonus of 3 points, hitting the black there. He's having it put back.
Yeah, the good news about that is it slipped onto the black just on the right hand side, so he couldn't see that red that was behind on the top cushion there. He may very well have taken that if he could see it, because the yellow would have come in handy. Potted that, gone up, got on the yellow, had a chance.
See, having to swerve that shot, it's difficult to judge the pace of it. But he has to swerve it to make the angle, as you can see. That's a better pace. Much better pace. And there might be one available into the middle pocket. Yeah, you can get to the potting angle if the one above the yellow. I hit a tooth, and he was walking around the table as soon as he made contact with that.
Yeah, a lot of pressure on that, wasn't there? And it's one of those shots, you hit it too thin, you're guaranteed to stick it up. That's exactly what happened there. Sit across that. No chance for Ronnie, but not straightforward.
One.
He hasn't played that many shots left-handed. This is one of them. But the reason he hasn't played many shots left-handed is because he hasn't been out of position.
3. Four.
Still not straightforward. because of the two reds, he can't go crashing into the reds in front of the pink and black. Well, he has done, but those two reds were in the way. It was never really on that.
Yeah, he sort of had to, really. There was nothing happening, all covering each other, and trusted to luck. Hasn't worked in his favour.
Ronnie O'Sullivan 9.
Yeah, I mean, Ronnie's as good a tactical player as anybody in the game, but he's up against Mark Selby, who's one of the best. There's very little between them, but I think Mark's just slightly ahead in the safety department. Well, as you can see, 85% to Ronnie's 78. That red's safe now. It's in the pocket. That was a very good pot.
Yes, that's two in this frame already, very cleanly potted, straight in the middle of the bag. And position off this blue would be ideal. I mean, there's one loose red there that Mark could play on, but he could also play a cannon, and if he hits the middle of those reds, he'll open the pink and black out. So this is a chance.
Yeah, there was no gap there for Ronnie because there was another red blocking the path through. So it's how he feels. He can play for that single red and then get on the blue again, or he can go straight in this time. Probably better going straight in this time. But he didn't get the spot that you suggested, John.
Yes, he needed to hit the little red then. He got the outside one. So unless he clips this red in down the rail, it looks like end of break. Might not even play this, it just depends on how he feels.
Well, that's under the circumstances was a terrific pot. That was far from easy.
Yes, I might go as far as brilliant. Absolutely wonderful shot. He's just slightly overscrewed that off the green, but
15.
Doesn't really need to go into those reds just yet to open pink and black. He can play up on blue. There's at least 3 of those reds he can get on the blue, so no need for a cannon.
$16.
This really is a wonderful effort from Mark Selby. Showing true grit and determination.
21.
Been a passenger for most of the afternoon, certainly first 5 frames.
Now this is a potential stumbling block, but he's pretty good with the rest. Oh, wobbled it a bit, but safely in.
25.
Now the pink and black would be possible if he was to get the red to the right of them away, but whether he can hold for the black in the other pocket at the moment, we're not too sure, so we'll soon know. There's your answer. to come up for a ball colour, but
26.
could have hit that a little bit harder, Dennis.
Yeah, he's going to have to take the green now and swing it around the angles. This will be some shot to drop on the red and get a terrific round of applause if he pulls this off. That looks pretty good as long as it keeps on coming. It's come up a little bit short, but the black may be possible.
29.
That's where he'd like to be. It must be pretty well. Now there is room there, and that would free up the other red.
Yeah, this wasn't as hard with the cue ball as he intended, but he's got second prize. He's off straight, so he can pop this and run off the angles for the black. Be no good if he had to leave the cue ball glued to the side rail, so this is okay.
30.
28 in front. So he will need the red to leave Ronnie needing a snooker. It's not guaranteed, but
yes, he's putting his cue there, but I'm just wondering whether he may have to play a little cannon onto it and try and flick the red. Because if he plays plain ball and flicks the pink, he could run away. So interesting little shot, this. Yeah, you can see there's a bit more to this than meets the eye.
I think your shot's not a bad call, just to pot the black, but keep your eye on the black and maybe just flick that red, and he'll be okay. And that's now what he's thinking about. His first choice was just to roll the black in, cannon the pink, but he could have run out of position. So let's see if he can pull this shot off that you suggested, John. He's missed the red. Missed the red, but at least he's 35 in front with 35 on the table.
37.
Yes, it wasn't straightforward, that was it. Came with a high tariff, that shot.
Mark Selby, 37.
Fabulous shot. Oh, he's going to hit it this time. And is he going to knock it safe? That's amazing. When you hit it at that pace, it's so difficult to judge the angle from the one cushion escape. And he finished up hitting it twice. And I'm just wondering if he'll... well, he's got an easy safety shot, but he pulled off a double on the blue in one of his early matches, which was incredible, but different circumstances here. But he's hit that too hard. Ronnie's got a chance here of potting this and getting on the black.
What a pot that is. Absolutely stunning. Right in the middle. Beautiful. And if he clears up here, Dennis, Mark Selby will be absolutely kicking himself. For all the world, he looked like having this frame in the bag. The one loose safety. And of course, if Ronnie can clear up here, it'll be a respot. And how big will that be in the context of the match?
10.
Yeah, it's blue to pink is going to be the one, so no problem with the green and brown. Just needs to leave
13.
the correct angle on the blue to run up to the pink. Just screw back, touch, and that looks pretty
17.
good.
Twenty-two.
Well, we've had everything in this match, and now we're going to have a respotted black.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 35.
That's it. All about the toss of a coin. You want to win the toss. Put your opponent in.
Mark, do you want to call?
Well,
Sorry?
massive frame,
It's a 10,
this.
you won.
Massive respot.
Well, Ronnie did win the toss. He's played it well. We did see earlier when they were showing Stephen Hendry against Mark Williams a shot virtually like this, and he took the double on. Ronnie's taken the double on, but he tried to get a good cue ball, and this is far from easy. Well, he's settling himself. Big shot. Does he go for the pot? That's far from easy. Or does he play a safety shot? It's just how he feels.
Yeah, I think he's going to have a go at the pot into the yellow pocket, and I don't blame him. Looking at the way it is, yes, there will be a safety shot somewhere, but when you've got a chance here, you've got to have a go. You may get safe anyway, even if you miss it.
Well, listen, this is not a gimme across the nap of the cloth here. Well, that's a terrific pot. Under the circumstances, Mark Selby looked like he had the frame wrapped up. Ronnie O'Sullivan had other ideas, and he's taken the frame on a respotted black, and he now leads 6 frames to 1.